Welcome back. We'll be looking at the Windows settings in Archicad. The Windows settings in Archicad. How to fix Windows and how to do the basic settings before fixing them. So over here is actually the Windows default setting in Archicad. So this is where you actually see everything about Windows, basic all the types of Windows and all you need about Windows. So this is actually basic Windows. You see as some basic Windows you're familiar with. B and boy windows, empty windows opening of different designs and styles, historical windows, single double hing windows. We have sliding windows as well, and special windows for special purposes and aesthetics, as well as storefront windows. So based on your design as well, this will actually make you to pick a particular window that fits in your design. There is no particular window that says this particular one is for this or is for this. No, but based on your design, based for the purpose, based on the concept, based on also those that will use it, we also determine what type of window will fit your design. Therefore, I'm the one that will actually decide the style of the window, the particular window I'm going to make use of. So since I have what I'll just do actually here just to show you different types of windows and actually how to fix it. So we'll start from basic windows. See, in the basic windows, you can actually use it for almost all design purposes because it's just basic. It's not for a particular purpose or particular. It can fit in an office complex. It can fit in a residential apartment. It can fit in a commercial apartment. It can fit in any way. So you can actually pick anyone. Once you just pick, let me say I pick this Windows 16. I come over here just like what we did in our previous video in the door settings. Once you click, you fix in your width, fix in your height of your window. So the width of this window is actually 900. You can edit it to maybe 1000. The height of this window is 15. You can edit it to maybe 118 based on your design or whatever you need to accomplish with it. So this actually the ceiling and header value. You actually know that the window does not start from the floor. The window starts from an appropriate height above the floor or above the ground. The window does not start from the floor. That is why you see this value showing in or this particular section having a value. Remember for the door settings in this particular place was actually 0 because the door starts from the ground, starts from the floor. So a floor of 900 is okay, 600 is also fair. Over here, you can actually see your designs you are trying to accomplish of your window and thereabout. So over the basic window setting, this casing out has to do with window hood, a square design that follows your window. You can actually pick it out if you're actually concentrating to accomplish a exterior view of the design you are doing. If you're actually targeting on designing landscaping or an exterior perspective, maybe not an interior perspective, maybe you neglect your casing in and move over to the next options. And upper transform and lower transform has to do with this and this, creating some kind of sections in your design. If you actually like it, you move ahead and edit the height of it. Here you actually make your window frame and search uniformly by clicking this box. So we go back to the next section of the window default settings. Uniform width, all these places just leave it dormant. Then over here is basically this design or the particular style you want to use on your sash. So yeah, it's just no million, let's just be plain. So you leave here like this, and over here is actually that opening line we see as well in the door settings. So you can actually remove your line if you want, and also override model view options as well. So that is all you need to know about Windows settings. Why over here is the parameters. Just come down. You don't need to actually edit the colors of your materials. These are the frame materials, the glass material. You can pick any glass material you want from the glass collections. We have glass blue over here, glass lamp, glass clear, glass mirror. You can pick any one you want for your design. And as well, you can change the material of your casing to white and any other thing. So once I click OK, I just come over to where I want to place my window. If I want to place my window on this point, and the exterior, or rather the the point or the part that the window will actually swing out to, this window is actually swinging out. So if I put my window here, I must lift it outside. It is telling me that my window is going to be swung outside and not inside the building. No, this is the building that we are about to put windows on. So I will not do it the opposite way. So let's compare the two of them. So I actually swing one outside and swing this one inside. So let's compare the two of them in a 3D view. So this is what happens. So the one I swing outside is showing me this, a perfect window on an exterior aspect, but the one I swing inside is showing me this. So this is actually should be a reverse case, just like what is happening. Is let's go inside and let's turn it. You can see. So whenever I'm designing, I must have to swing inside. So I must have to swing outside. I swing outside. So I swing outside. So is actually what I want. So we have put the window. Let's see. So you can see that it's actually very perfect and beautiful. So we'll go to another window. Okay, we'll pick another window and insert as well to learn from. So you open your window default settings. Let's look at empty window opening. Empty window opening is actually has to do with arcs, beams and arcs and something like that. So why, in architectural wise, we actually represent arcs by short dashes, showing us that there is something hidden above the plan. So we actually make use of empty window opening to achieve that, not empty door opening. The difference between empty door opening and empty window opening is that empty door opening will open that space without giving us those short dashes, but empty window opening will open the space and yet give us those short dashes. So we'll come to empty window opening and pick any point, any window opening that fits our design or that I want to use. You have an arc top, Ellis top, Gothic arc top, half round top, inclined top, multi-side window, octagonal window, pentagon window, rectangular window, rhombus window, and round window. So let me go with this rectangular window, arc opening, and maybe set my settings. Since it's an arc opening, most arc opening usually starts from the ground, especially if it has to do with beams and arc top. So it actually starts from the ground. So to actually have an appreciable height, if the wall height is actually about 3 meters, can have an appreciable height of about 2,600 meters, and a width of about 1.5 is fair, or rather 2,000. And one here will be 0. That is if it's actually starting from the ground. So here will be 0. So you can just click and see what will happen. So you can see that the line, the hidden dashes is actually showing, telling us that there is something hanging, which might be a beam. So you can see what is happening over here. So to actually achieve something like this, of any style, of any design, you make use of empty window opening. Let's try some other designs of this empty window opening. Let's try maybe an arc top or a gothic arc top. Let's try this as well. 2,600. Let's go with 2,000 as well. Okay. To 2,000. So let's look at what's happening. Okay, it's actually different types of opening, but looking at this opening, or this particular one, the edge are not smooth when compared to this and this. These two edges are smooth and well curved, but this particular edge is not smooth. It actually have some kind of breaks. So this is what we do to correct it. It's because of the resolution. The resolution is very low. That's why we're having such breaks. So just pick that window, go back to the window settings, and increase the resolution of the window. As simple as going to opening setting, you see your curve resolution here as 32. You can increase it to about 90 or around that figure. The particular point is the height of the window and the height of the curve. So I've increased the resolution, and let's compare to see the difference. You can now see that now that it now have a smooth curve when compared to the former one. So this is actually what we need to know about empty window opening. One major function is that it actually gives us hidden lines, short dashes when opened or when applied.